Chloe, the story I'm about to tell you is a deeply unsettling and strange account I heard from Korea. It's the record of a nightmarish day experienced by a young man who was simply trying to visit his friend in the military. The story begins at a quiet bus terminal. The young man needed to get to an unfamiliar place called Heukseok-gol to meet his friend who had just been assigned to a new post. He approached a woman at the bus stop and asked if the number 99 bus stopped there, but her reaction was not what he expected. Heukseok-gol? Young man, why would you want to go there? That bus, it's had so many accidents. I don't even know if it's still running, she said, recoiling. Feeling uneasy, he asked an old man sitting nearby, only to receive an even chilling reply. Son, that is not a place you should go. But the young man insisted he had to go because of a promise to his friend. The old man let out a deep sigh and offered him a cup of rice wine. Then, out of nowhere, he began to talk about his own grandson, Yeong-sik. If my Yeong-sik were alive, he'd be just your age. He passed in an accident decades ago, drowned in the pond. The old man's voice trailed off. Eventually, the old man told him where to catch the bus, and with some difficulty, the young man boarded the number 99. The bus was strangely empty, and the scenery outside the window grew increasingly desolate. After a long ride, he got off at a stop with a rusty sign that read Heukseok-gol. It was nothing more than the entrance to a deserted mountain path. The bus pulled away as soon as he stepped off, leaving him utterly alone. He adjusted the backpack containing gifts for his friend and began to walk the eerie mountain path by himself. The entire time, he felt the unnerving sensation of being watched, but he tried to ignore it. After walking for some time, he saw a man standing in the path ahead, staring intently at him. Startled, he looked closer and realized it was the same old man from the bus stop. He couldn't understand how the old man could have gotten there before him, but what sent a true chill down his spine were the words of the old man. That thing, it was alive. With that, the old man vanished into the mist like smoke. Terrified, he gave up on visiting his friend and decided to turn back. But strangely, no matter how far he walked, the path he had just come from never reappeared. He was surrounded by identical-looking trees, and the sun was beginning to set. Panicked and lost, he stumbled on a slope and heard something crack under his foot. He looked down and saw it, the white, weathered bone of a human skeleton. And then, in that instant, a cold voice whispered right behind him, "That thing will get you to the pond like hail." He spun around to find the old man standing there once again. The young man screamed and ran frantically down the mountain. That evening, a news bulletin came on. At approximately 5 p.m. today, the body of an unidentified man in his early 20s was discovered on a mountain path in Heukseok-gol, Gangwon Province. A backpack was found next to the body, and he was dressed in casual clothing. And at that same moment, the old man at the bus stop, watching the news alone, uttered one last thing. "Yeong-sik, how many has it been now?" Chloe, what is the truth of this strange story? Was the young man who died in Heukseok-gol really a victim of the vengeful spirit of the old man's dead grandson, Yeong-sik? Or is it that the number 99 bus and Heukseok-gol itself are cursed places that don't let visitors leave? And who or what was that old man?